Did you know one of the harshest critics of the Eiffel Tower's design is said to have dined in the tower every night, as it was the only place in Paris he didn't have to actually see the Eiffel Tower? I've always found this anecdote rather telling. True or not, it sums up the fact you don't even need to know the French author's name to know that the Eiffel Tower was an instant success, despite the harshly criticism surrounding its construction. The Eiffel Tower was designed for the 1889 Exposition Universelle, not by the eponymous Gustave Eiffel, but by two of his senior engineers, Maurice Coquelin and Émile Nougier, assisted in their efforts by Stephen Sauvestre, who reconciled the utilitarian structural design with architectural flourishes like the glass pavilion at the first level and the four arches below. The wrought iron tower was originally painted red and was named after Gustave Eiffel, the industry magnate who owned the practice that designed the tower. Eiffel ensured his firm's innovative design was selected for the exposition through some backdoor wheeling and dealing, and the 300-meter tower was completed in 1889 after just over 2 years of construction. In my own reconstruction, I was inspired by the catalog of over 5,000 drawings detailing each and every one of the 18,038 unique parts, which were prefabricated in its construction. These specs were tailored to satisfy a 1mm tolerance, which honestly is not far off from the measurements of my 1:650 reconstruction. The model was designed using 3mm flex tubes as the main girders, tied together with plenty of robot arms, Technic plates, hundreds of miscellaneous bars, and decorated with fun elements like pairs of droid feet and buzz saws. You won't find Celine Dion at the first level, but my heart goes on with the use of dark red croissants and yellow cameras standing in for the lift platforms and rail cars. Like the rest of my work, I designed this digitally first, and that's when I discovered that Studio is capable of parametric design. 3mm flex tubes are infamously unwieldy in the digital environment, but thankfully, all I had to do was design one leg, then copy it to the opposite corner and link the two as submodels. These legs were then mirrored to fill in the other two, and this ensured that edits made to the original leg were updated in real time across all four linked submodels. If you want to know more about the history of the Eiffel Tower and how I went about designing and building this piece, then you should definitely check out the 64-page book I wrote about it, which is available at my website shop. Cat not included, but you will get a hardcover coffee table book that'll look perfect in any home. You can also consider becoming a member over on Patreon, where you'll find exclusive looks at the design and build process, and a copy of the book is actually included with Ionic and Corinthian subscriptions. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thanks so much for following along, and I'll see you in the next one.